I'm back. Let's continue where we left off. And that is... Oh, I also got... So, hi, I'm back. Took a little break, got some food. Then I spent some time collecting all of the geo thingies. The things to upgrade my stamina and everything. Yeah, because I spent like about, I think, hour and a half collecting all of the remaining 9 geo energy thingies to offer to the statue. So now I've done that, I'm continuing the story. Tarsia of Shinzia. Who am I talking to? Talking to her, yeah. Is there someone else I have to talk to? Yeah, whatever. It's a gift from Liyue. Playing Bedu. Ah, that's cute. Now, who am I? It has to be him. So let me see. I may have to have the mission active. It's a Bali, yeah. Oh, okay. Who the hell is Bali? Is the flower guy? Yep, flower guy. There we go. Now I can go back to talking to... there we go. How do I get over to that ship without having to, like, glide my way over? Because I saw there was a thing pad, but... I like just to climb up and just look like a clamp and thing my way over. Glide my way over. That's the word. Because there's a pad over there, but there's no way to activate it. Unless I'm missing something, which I probably am. Alright, let's see. I think that's not need to be higher. A little bit higher. That should be high enough. Stamina is all back. Perfect. Or should I go over there and do it? Ah, here's fine. I may have made an error. Yeah, I made an error. Damn it! Okay, I gotta figure out how to, yeah, okay, I jumped higher before. Okay, we're good. Still made it over. So, Yui... She's going to come see you. And... there we go. Yep. And then back to... this dude. To tell her I'm a good... What am I getting? I got food. Cool. Alright. Next quest. Oh, I have to go there now. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I passed by there earlier getting the geos. So I know I have to get the arena there apparently. I thought I only had one, so I got enough stuff to make the reason why it took so long as well, because I was collecting the material to get the that item to help you find the hidden help find the geos on the map. So I got enough material for 7 of them. Well, I needed 9 more, so I'm like, and I thought I had 1. I'm like, ah, crap. Okay, so I have to wait till I either can get like 2 more of the flowers, which is the I got 30 of them, or I can like try and hope and pray that like my RNG will find it. But apparently I had 2 more than I thought I did. So I have 10 in total. Found all 9 of them, and Bob's your uncle.
Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then it'll allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
There's gonna be those things where like...
Nonsense! Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for
I'm gonna hit
years.
them once
There
and
were
they're gonna
plenty of
lose.
competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above him. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith.
I fought like
received quite
6
the
of them at
commendation.
once.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Paimon.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in
Oh,
the
I love
arena.
that, it's so
But
self-aware.
I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
We are going to destroy this whole competition. No one has something better than that.
Hi there! Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us.
Ooh, do I know your
This
master?
tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are
Lingshan?
unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud to... You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway.
Who's the
He's
master?
got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type
Interesting.
of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One
Ah.
time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is. but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
Still not really famous.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste.
Oh my.
If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
You might be getting
But here we
scammed.
are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master
They
is
have their
getting
heart in the right place,
increasingly
but they're very
impatient with us.
naive.
Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
And they got the head, the heart in the right place. Though I don't know if they're being duped or not. And this person. Kaku?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Jinyu.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Wait, is that Zuko?
So you're also here for the tournament?
Hmm.
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
You're looking for an adventure?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how
what?
that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially.
I want his life.
In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of
Not
course, I'd never
I
let the
suck at
praise get to my
financials.
head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Are you a renowned
That's
fighter?
not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So
He's
they
gonna
very
die.
kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so
He's
many
gonna
good
die.
friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this turn.
Sure you
I
have.
seem to have gained another fan. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition
Doesn't
routine.
understand sarcasm.
It's not
This
too
is
long now
becoming
before
a
you'll get
trope.
to see me in action.
Tropey. Alright, that
So,
was...
to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up.
Oh,
Next,
it's not
please.
anyone.
What's your name?
Yo, it's me.
Wait, aren't you?
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I'm not.
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Uh,
I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Oh, look at
I trust you were
Paimon.
aware
So
that,
smug.
only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have one.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous
Oh, this is
situations
actually
imaginable, face
this
off
is
against
really
all
nice.
sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a
Sure.
formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the
I
sign-up
have
process.
a couple.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I am our Knight of Pavarius.
Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror,
Ah,
Fallen, and
thank you,
Fatui
Paimon.
Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
Oh, I love this. I love the
wonder if it's too late
expressions.
to
The expressions are so good.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever
So-
seen.
Okay, it's my favorite
I
scene in the whole
have no
game.
shot. Right, your registration is complete.
This is my
Now, a
favorite
brief
part
word
of
about the
the
prize.
game so
A
far.
great hero such as yourself can
I'm gonna
surely
clip
only
this
be
after
here
this
for
because I
one
want
thing,
to save this
to win the
moment.
tournament and claim the grand prize, namely a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
God damn
Beto
it.
must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I
Huh.
see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then. Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are
Oh,
about
I'm
to begin.
smiling.
I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
True.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Sure,
Good.
let's go.
Then please follow me into the arena.
I guess I just have to, like, fight with my sword.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Almost perfect. Level 75.
Got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up.
Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
Oh,
What a
yep.
strange guy. Why was
I-
he so confident to begin with?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's easy.
Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Look, 3 hits? Where are you, Beto? There you are.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
A lot less serious than I
So,
thought
what
she
do you
would be.
think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
I swung my sword 3 times.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more
I
than
just
convinced
struck
me
3
of her ability.
times.
So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Oh, no.
For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Maybe.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Not their opponents if possible. Okay, good.
We're
Skipped all
finally
of them.
here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
Skipped all the fluff.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very
Not
well.
forgotten why here.
Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Okay. Hello, lady. Get me to the arena, please.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Okay.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
follow me.
At last, the moment
Dark
we've all
horse.
been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize.
Oh, I changed my ability. Okay, good.
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
I did it.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a
Yep.
vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No,
Nope.
I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the
Nice.
pleasure of experiencing defeat.
This throwaway character is good.
Now that's true strength talking.
Oh, maybe it's not throwaway character. Maybe
If
I'll
you
see
have
him
the
again.
chance in the future,
Hopefully I'll see him
please come
again.
and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Fishing for
Whether they'll
information.
be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't
Okay.
get too cocky.
Good to know.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Uncle Yun.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief moment. But given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Maybe. It all depends on who it is. Oh yeah, these two.
Hey there. Well,
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it
Oh.
straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Ow.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply.
Okay, I can imagine.
"Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. By
That
the time I got
sucks.
back, my scheduled I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out.
Oh, alright then. Hope you're
Thanks, I'll do my best.
All right.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Bedu.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match.
Yes.
But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In
Yeah,
fact,
keen
I
eye.
discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure
We
is.
wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style.
Yes.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that... What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little... I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of
A
Inazuma,
samurai.
I was a wandering samurai.
Samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
The wind samurai.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path, I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hit. Given your talents, a few hit.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Yes.
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon
I wonder
you.
if he's an Archon.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Okay. Where the hell did you go? Oh, why are you so far away? Swim! Why he had to go so far away? Well, no matter. I will get there eventually. There we go.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, since a young age I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind, and the
druid.
whispers of the leaves.
A druid
It is
samurai.
things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
Kadehara
To
Kazuha.
think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Yeah, what is she?
Stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you
'Cause
perchance enlighten me as to how you
now that I
managed
think
to
about
obtain
it,
your combined
wherever I
elemental
go,
abilities?
no matter where I've traveled, she is the only one of her species that I've found so far. I caught her from a river, apparently, and she decided to join me on a quest. So, does that mean that Paimon's race is from some other world or some other area that, like maybe like the what's that, fire or ice world? Maybe I don't know. Because she was called a pixie by Roselia, so that means that at least they know of her species, but well, not know, but like a lot of people don't know what she is, but some do.
Extraordinary.
It's
So
confusing.
then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements to
Paimon
her
more than
own.
what she makes us
Honestly,
believe.
even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now
Fair
then,
enough.
let's test your skills, shall we?
I'm gonna fight him. Okay, I'm going for real this time. Oh, I gotta.
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin.
No one escapes my sight.
That's the best thing. Fighting multiple slimes into one tornado. They debuff each other.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the
Look at me,
elements
Albedo
that
still.
defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
Yes.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor
Yes.
of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any question. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably.
Oh wow.
Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients
Interesting.
dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, not to mention with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, It would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Like the snow one.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Oh no.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Are we already gonna fight the electric? Are we already gonna fight the god that be like
If you
have
wish
deal
to
with?
find her, she will forever be there.
The problem though is that she didn't use lightning against us, did she? She used like blocks.
There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very
Yep, let's
well.
go.
Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Oh god, he teleported me back. Now who am I fighting?
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please!
Gruff pirate lady.
We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged.
Yay.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
Look at that smile.
Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Oh shit, did he steal the
Come
prize?
with us.
Ah, was it stolen? It's stolen.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
Where'd Paimon go?
I never thought
She
that
got
someone here would have the
kidnapped.
guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
Watchful gaze.
The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter
Oh,
to
we
you
gotta play
then.
with him?
I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Let's go.
Come with me. I can
Paimon's
sense
just
the
gone.
winds are coming.
She got erased. Holy shit. Is she gone forever? Are we ever gonna see her again? Oh no.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, we'll need to settle asking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Mine for a while.
Run from
dead. I think he said dead, death. But no, he means death. We owe someone money.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can
Okay.
hear that too? What does it sound like?
And let's go.
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Challenge complete.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Why?
The hunter becomes the hunted.
What? Are you guys like Bloodborne? Like eight hunters from the Bloodborne? Sound like Gurman. And look like Gurman, I think about it actually. With that hat. Stamina. There we go.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Fade of that's the person I talked to
I had
before.
even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Do I know this guy?
Wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself
can't hide from Mother
nature's
Nature.
gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that,
Goddamn.
I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other
You
words,
just bitch slapped
you
him.
failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
God
Namely
damn.
speed, stealth, and
Critique
style.
him on his ability to steal.
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
And then you heard
On
it
my
was
way
me.
to the finals, and
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You
You're
know,
asking for me, I
according to the
wonder.
laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It
That's
seems
death.
that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Oh, damn it.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
There we go. That scared me. Thought something hit me.
No! Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
Yo, precious forehead.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor
He
upon him.
sounds so much like shit, what's his name? The guy who plays Zuko and Jake Long and the character from Rufio. Shoot, what's his name? It's gonna bother me now. I gotta look it up. 1 second. What is your name, Zuko? Dante Bosco. Why do you sound like Dante Bosco for? That's so weird.
Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
I know a couple people sound
no
like
need for
Dante
that.
Bosco.
Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
I think I'm actually this guy's like a Dante Bosco and like
Huh?
Sean
Tyler
Shimo.
doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear.
Oh.
I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes.
Even though like it's not the most intuitive, I love
wanted
this
to know
avatar
whether it
and
were
like the
possible
program
for an
before it.
extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try it out. Might as well.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Oh.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he
Aaron?
asked me about a sword art of which he had heard.
Aaron?
The Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power.
Do I have to fight
But
first?
he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will
I see a cat
always
in
be
his
those
in
who
his
dare to
kimono.
brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Oh no.
A
Did he
solemn
die?
yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Ah.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right
Do
then.
what I want.
It's time we returned.
Let's go. I'm
Allow me
not
to
doing the
gather
second
the
option.
wind for us once more.
Teleportation, thankfully.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Ningguang.
It seems that the Crux clash
This
got
one?
out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
Ah.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Really?
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
I win.
Huh? So that's what happened?
Yes.
If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word.
Yes.
But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be
Yes.
plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip.
Shit.
In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Good to know.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is
That is
capable of summoning an
very
eternal
true.
tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the
Cool.
meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of
Is
Liyue
this
in the hope of finding a way to
how I
reawaken
get
the
him,
vision.
like learn about him as being
Paimon
a
believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you.
yes.
May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Good to know. All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, how much did that give me actually? Claim that. I got no more. Shopping. 193, okay. So I can buy one more of these. And that gives me one more for, okay. So I'm gonna do a couple more pulls. Alright, let's see what I get. Is it a weapon or a character? It will be weapon. Who earns? Sharpshooter's Oath. Okay. And I also have one more of these that I got earlier from leveling up to 44 in my adventure rank. So let's see what I get. And another weapon. Well, actually, nothing but weapons now. I got like 2 5 stars. Okay. Now back to here, shopping. Because I got... Oh, yeah, I didn't get a repeat, so I didn't get enough to buy one more of these. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Alright, let's head to the Away Harbor. But yeah, I got like 2 5-stars and another Chogan. Or Choyang. However you pronounce his name. So I'm pretty happy about that. Like, I'm good for now. I'll keep pulling if I can pull, but... Oh, what am I talking to Catherine for?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
Crux Fleet.
Yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux Fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current
Oh, you've
intel
been
that
there.
would be worth sharing with you.
Yes, you have, because I guess it
There
closed
you
recently.
are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
The event
The
has
fleet
arrived.
is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain
Nice.
Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be
Nice.
heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement.
Thank you,
Until we
Catherine
meet
number 2.
again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
And after Abyssosk and
Oh.
Catherine.
It's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you
I
arrive?
knew it!
I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Knew it!
There's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming
Try to
all
fly
this way
back
to
there
let us
again.
know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
So I have to go flying back there again, I guess. Alright. Up here. Climb up to the top. And glide back over there to the ship because there's no way for me to get there properly, unfortunately. But there's someone there finally to like activate the stupid. Nope, no one there. Okay, yep. Up, up, up. Let's go as high as I can to get to this stupid ship. There we go. High enough? Yes, yes I am. Perfect. Get some stamina back. Yep, high enough for sure. And glide. Wait, what? Why am I wearing black wings? That makes 0 sense. I have to go and check, like, why am I wearing the wrong color wings? How is the whole time? I didn't even realize. Let's see. Dressing room. Yeah, thank you. Wings over the, what is this called? Oh, Who do I talk to? Beidou.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Honored to be aboard.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
Nice.
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Oh, that's so cute. She's like in awe of a ship. It's the first time on a ship? I guess so. Oh shit, first person. She's staring at the mast. There we go. That's a true shot. That's a good shot right there. So you just skip over the whole storm thing. Awesome. Oh, proper cutscene. Oh, purple. Purple everywhere. Wait, isn't that his friend?
Ahoy there.
Wait, what?
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Autoplay?
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Toma.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Child.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumor.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Cool.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beidou. Bye-bye!
Cute.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, let us go.
Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
I am.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason. My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No
Motherfucker.
rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
It's not a child situation.
The
Isn't that
Outlander
blonde guy
Affairs
when I have to
Agency.
dislike?
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Yeah, bureaucracy.
So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Nope.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yeah, he sounds like done with everything.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a
I actually have that much, yes. But I'm
That's
not
right.
paying that
1
much
million
now.
per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face.
This isn't a child situation. Chile, or how your
Mr.
name is.
Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Sure, why not?
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
Oh, shit.
I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Who is this man?
Much obliged.
This is Child 2.0. Chile. What the heck his name is? The Fatui dude. The water arrow sword dude.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
God damn it.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I
Apparently.
see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really?
Okay, how?
Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Alright. Go talk to Karisuru.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Kanjo.
Of the three commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
The hell is Crystal Marrow?
What's that?
That's not familiar,
Something
actually.
that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our
Snezhnaya.
taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly.
Oh,
So
it's
this
almost
vendor
12
keeps
o'clock.
pushing
We have
the
to
price
finish
up,
this
and we have
stream
no
soon and
choice
go to
but
sleep
buy
for work
from
in the
them Because
morning.
the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
Yep.
What do you think we should do?
Negotiate, probably.
This is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. It's almost 12 o'clock and I need to sleep. Getting tired again. Thank you for anyone who has come to watch my stream and has been enjoying me play Genshin Impact. I'm gonna probably try and play again tomorrow when I finish work if I have enough energy, which I don't think I will. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.